Is there a media blitz on Barron Trump on the horizon? The youngest Trump son turned 18 on March 20th, and some people are already taking shots at him. People across the internet came to the defense of Barron Trump after former NBC executive Mike Singleton made an ominous, now-deleted tweet about the young man on his birthday, March 20th. The tweet read, "Barron Trump turns 18 today. He's fair game now." That's a weird thing to say, and people were quick to point that fact out. The creepy wording of the statement was interpreted as either sexual or violent in meaning by many, leading Singleton to delete it altogether. Talking to Newsweek, Singleton clarified the intention behind the post, saying, "I posted he was fair game now, meaning as an adult, he's fair game for criticism from the press. Someone pointed out to me fair game could mean fair game to be harmed. I don't wish physical harm on anyone, so I took it down." Even with this clarified sentiment, people on X were quick to snap back at this declaration, arguing that the media shouldn't target the children of political candidates. This is certainly an agreeable thought, but many X users pointed out that this wasn't a luxury afforded to children of Democratic presidents, including Sasha and Malia Obama. As one poster questioned, if it's off-limits for Barron, why were all of those children fair game? With Trump gearing up for the 2024 campaign trail, things could certainly get personal in the near future. Politicians' families aren't immune from smear campaigns, as history shows us. In the past, Trump supporters have been quick to defend the former president's youngest son from public criticism, though in recent years, the media has been primarily concerned with how much taller Barron is than his father, which is pretty vanilla as far as criticisms go.
He's very tall.
He is tall. How tall is he?
About 6'8".
That's basically all we know about him. He's a tall person. Washington University professor Peter Castor reminded Slate that because Barron spent most of his childhood out of the public eye, there's still so much the world doesn't know about him. Castor told Slate, "Barron was really off the radar in a way that the Obama, Bush, and Clinton girls weren't. We got zilch about Barron. We didn't know if he liked sports or not when he was going to school. We didn't know if he was involved in any extracurricular activities." That said, we did see Barron in his soccer gear every once in a while. Politics is a dirty business, and if the media wanted to get really brutal, they could try to dig into Barron's life more than they have in past election years. Like we already mentioned briefly, the media often had no trouble delivering brutal attacks on the Obama children. In addition to unfounded rumors about whether Malia and Sasha were really the Obama's children, both girls were subjected to sexist and racist remarks from both social media and news outlets throughout their father's presidential run. In 2014, GOP staffer Elizabeth Lawton posted a Facebook rant about the two girls that led to a public outcry. The post began, "Dear Sasha and Malia, I get it, you're both in those awful teen years, but you're part of the first family. Try to show a little class." And only got worse from there. Lawton eventually resigned as a result of her criticisms of the then teenagers. X users were quick to point out the double standard. One person wrote, "If anyone said anything about Barron Trump, the right screeched that the president's children were off limits." Yet many of those very same people had no issues whatsoever attacking President Obama's daughters. However, as we've seen signs that Barron is ready to step into the public eye, there's no telling how the media's perception of the young Trump might soon change. Regardless of what the future holds, we hope that Barron can achieve his goals without the undue pressure and scrutiny of the media.